Happy Tuesday, Twitch. Welcome to the Global Gang Podcast. I am Alec Hunter 1982, joined today by Tystra Daisetsu.
What's going on, my dudes?
And Anthony Jamo. Wow, we've got some weird... Oh, wait, it's because Slow's hosting us, so we've got the Infinite Void going on.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Jamo, how you doing today, buddy?
Thank you.
Sorry, we're going to get way off track, aren't we? This just feels like one of those episodes.
Whoa, wacky and wavy. Whoa.
Okay, so as you guys can see in the Infinite Void, we have SLOplays as our special guest today. He will be joining us for a little while, talk about some cool stuff. How are you doing today, Slow?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for having me on here.
Dude, thanks for coming. We've been looking forward to this for a while. We've been working on this for what,
sure.
a couple months?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Early seasons, I think maybe like episode 4, we were already voicing about how we needed to have you on here.
Yeah, you were on like the original list of people we wanted to get on the show, so it took us a while. But
really?
You're here.
Yeah. That's all on me. I apologize for that. I'm just glad it's fun to be here.
So, if you're not familiar with how we handle new guests on our show, we like to do this hazing ritual where we set your hair on fire, but the FCC and Twitch don't really like that, so we're just going to stick to some questions.
Awesome. I mean, I did shave my head earlier this year, so
it would have ruined everything anyway.
Well, there are plenty of hair follicles we could have gotten to, but I digress.
Oh, dude, no. That's cruel on a whole nother level. All right. So, to start off, how and when did you get into Dokkan Battle?
So, this is a funny story. This was back in 2017. I just finished up college. I just graduated, and I was trying to stream more consistently on Twitch. Got better internet and everything. That was the only thing holding me back at the time. And I was initially doing like Mario Kart 8 and like Zelda streams, just random games, like Nintendo games that I liked. And then I had a couple people in my chat. They were like, "Yo, have you heard of Dokkan?" I'm like, "Yes, I have." And they're like, "Would you like to play it?" And I was kind of like, mobile games? I don't know about that just yet. And they ended up convincing me to start one because the anniversary was about to start, because this was like around late May. And I went ahead and just made an account, a global account, and logged in for the first time, tried it out, and I was like, hey, this is actually pretty cool. And then I summoned. They got me to summon for the first time. It was like a Rising Dragon Carnival banner or whatever it was called at the time. And this was during the 2-year, I think, anniversary. Like, it was about to come through. And I ended up summoning. In that first summon, I got like 3 SSRs, and I didn't even know if they were good or not. And everybody in chat was like, oh, that's actually like really good. You got like, you just started, you already have like 3 SSRs. And then I got like super addicted to it. And then I was like, okay, this game is actually pretty fun. And it ended up becoming my main game that I would play on Twitch, because it was such a, chill kind of game where I didn't really have to like super hardcore focus or have like a lot of, just have a high attention span on it or anything. So it was just kind of like, oh, okay, this is a great game where I can just chill with people and just talk about pretty much anything. And that's how it ended up just becoming like one of my favorite games to play on Twitch.
Right on. So, since we're on the topic of things that are your favorite, how about your favorite unit in the game right now?
My favorite unit. Oh, that's a great question. Trying to think here. God, there's so many. I don't know. I still really like that 3-year anniversary fusion unit. The what was it? Goku and Vegeta, the Gogeta one. He's really just clutched out a lot of like victories for me, and he's just, I don't know, I just really like Gogeta. I just really like him, and I think he was the first LR that I did actually pull, like, so I would have to give it to him for now until this 5-year when we get the Blue Man himself.
Right on. All I can picture now in my head is like somebody making a video where it's all of the Super Saiyan Blues doing the Blue Man group routine.
Yes, get it, yeah, get that out there, man. Get somebody to do it.
All right, so question 3: what new features or units would you like to see added to Dokkan?
We just got LR Ultra Instinct Goku, and that was one of like the big guys that I was like waiting for. I was like, where is he? It would be nice, since we don't have a LR Super Saiyan like new Goku yet, but I mean, I understand like they just wanted to do this one for like a Goku Day sort of celebration thing with Ultra Instinct. But I think he's the only form of Goku that we don't have that's an LR. But one character that I feel like really deserves an LR is Ultimate Gohan. Like he's just like kind of, there's no good Ultimate Gohan to my knowledge, like that's even out. So I think he's been one that I just been really thinking about for a while now. I was like, yo, we need to get that guy, you know, a unit.
All right. Yeah, I agree with that. Ultimate Gohan's a great choice. I mean, it's no Garlic Jr., but I mean, whatever.
I was about to say, unless it's Garlic Jr., you could
Dr.
have-
Willow and Garlic Jr. I'm waiting. Dragon Ball games, where are you guys?
We're just adding voices to the chorus now.
Yes.
Dr. Wheelo, like the last game that he ever made an appearance on was like Tenkaichi 3.
Tenkaichi 3 just had
actual
every
last game.
character that you could think of, and then it's like every other game that came after that, they just said, "Oh yeah, no."
Is Tenkaichi 3 the one where you could like fight as EZA? Like,
Yeah, you can like fight as
Yeah.
like literally any character. They just put him in there, and they just gave him like a, you know, bread and butter combo and, you know, skill set, and it's like boom. But it was cool because it's like it just had a plethora of characters.
Yeah, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was the Mortal Kombat Armageddon of
Yeah.
Dragon Ball games. Like, it had everybody. It was just ridiculous.
There we go. Helps if I'm on the right web pages, right?
Oh my! I was like, wait a minute, what happened?
So apparently I checked my notifications on the wrong window.
Ooh. Everyone saw your notifications to
Oh no, because I talk about so many weird things on Twitter.
your comments on my OnlyFans and all that stuff.
You might have to explain that one to me, but probably not on stream, judging by the tone of your voice.
Yeah, probably something me and you are gonna have to talk about later.
All right,
LR
so,
only fan.
so Slow, do you have any upcoming projects or videos you'd like to promote while you're here?
I mean, I just do. It's just whatever. On YouTube, I honestly, I don't plan anything. It just happens. I swear. Like there's really nothing, my guy. If anything, you guys should follow the Global Gang podcast and Mr. Alec Hunter, 1982, Mr. Trevor, and you know all these amazing individuals here. Give them a follow more than anything.
Well, if you're going to donate that opportunity to promote, I'm going to throw this out here right now. The Global Gang podcast is starting a brand new channel on June 30th. It's going to launch with the 5-year hype show, and that is twitch.tv /Global Gang podcast. I'm pretty sure it's in the link tree I just posted in the chat if you guys want to check that out. We are trying to get to 500 followers before our first episode on that channel, so let's see if we can make that happen.
Guys, go hit that up for sure. That's where it's at.
All right. So let's jump in here. We've only got Slow for a limited amount of time today, so we're going to jump right into some news, and I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen this in your game before. This came up, 2 nights ago? Something like that.
I'm actually not even joking. I'm grinding that right now as we're doing this.
Same.
I'm actually grinding Super Attack off of the Legendary Goku event, but yeah. Or not
Let's
Legendary
go.
Goku event, but Prime Battle Goku. Alright, so it says daily missions here. I want you guys to realize these missions are not daily. These missions are for a week's time.
Yeah.
So 15 items this week, 15 support items, and you can use them all. Like I went in, I think it took me 3 runs. I used 8 items in each run.
Yeah.
So 2 or 3 runs. I don't know.
It's 2 runs.
Well, I don't think I actually used them all. I think I forgot when I first did it. I think actually what happened was I ended up running 3 in a row without using an item because I'm an idiot and never use items.
Dude, same. I always forget that we have items. Like I forget
Right.
that's a thing.
Yep. So during this entire month, these are the events that you guys, or the missions you guys have to complete. We've got training 55 times.
I'm doing that right now.
Clear stages using only super attacks 55 times. Now, this doesn't mean 55 super attacks in one fight. Like, I actually literally had somebody ask me if that was the case. No, it's 55 times that you have to perform a super attack. or finish a stage using only super attacks over the course of the next 4 weeks. So you got time. It seems like it's a lot, but it's pretty easy, you know.
It's too difficult for me. I can't comprehend.
Activate 255 nodes in hidden potential over the course of the next 4 weeks, 1,555 stamina over the next 4 weeks, and make sure you log in every day for 25 days to get this ticket as well. Jumping in here, we've got our basic missions, which are the ones that we just saw. They go until Sunday. And then starting Sunday, we get whatever the basic 2 is, and that goes for a week. Then we get 3, and then we get 4. The nice thing about this, right here, it tells us exactly when this is going to end. We know exactly when the countdown is going to start for the 5-year anniversary. So starting on that Tuesday, we'll most likely get our 7-day countdown, meaning that the anniversary will officially start June 7th.
Yeah, buddy.
AKA the ultimate shaft.
So, yeah.
The
I hope
shaft,
not, dude. This year has been the ultimate shaft already.
Dude, I feel you, man.
All right, so also, are the 55 missions to get the LRs at the end? No. Okay, so we're actually going to move into that right now. Thanks, Ninja Bro. So it's actually for this banner right here. This is an SSR banner. These were the featured units during JP's anniversary. And as you can see, they're just basic SR units that are in every banner, essentially. SRs and SSRs. But this was the list of unfeatured LRs that are in this banner. So there is a chance that you will get an LR, but this is not the guaranteed LR banner. That's coming later. All right, so let's talk about this list of units right here, guys. What do you guys think about this collection?
I just want Oceanus.
The best.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually just want Oceanus. You know, obviously it is mixed in with a bunch of like not so decent SSRs. I guess there are. Well, I don't know. I guess Invigitos kind of
Dude, my boy Jackie Chun. That's the guy I need. I want him.
Jackie Chun Nail, if that's going to be a thing for global. Kale and Khalifa, of course, would be on there. So it's a nice opportunity for those who haven't pulled either of those two to actually pull them. And I'm kind of hoping I get Kale because I have Khalifa, but I definitely want Kale.
I actually don't have either.
Yeah,
Hey
same.
man, this is the banner then. This is the banner.
Yeah,
for
this is the banner. This is the one.
So wait, just to clarify, these tickets, they're part of the 55 summon, but it's not the LR guaranteed summon?
Yes,
No.
there are 2 55 ticket summon banners during the 5-year anniversary. This is the first one, and we will get multiple tickets. You will get multiple pulls off of this banner.
Okay. So there's 2 55 ticket summons, and then also 200 stone 55 summons.
Yes, so
Okay.
this is the first ticket banner. I don't have the information pulled up for the other ticket banner, but that one's the one that features the LR at the end. It's guaranteed. But this one will be able to get multiple pulls off of. I think JP got something like 2 full pulls and an extra couple of singles off of this during theirs. But yeah, so you'll at least get 2 full rotations off of this, is what I'm seeing. So,
So
I mean,
definitely for me, Kale, Khalifa, Launch, and Nail would be my favorites.
I need
Yeah.
Tech Tube Top so bad. For those of you who don't know, Tech Tube Top. So, I don't have her, and she is the key to no iteming the Universal Survival Saga Super Battle Group.
Did they get an awakening on JP?
They did, and they're so damn good.
Let me get a couple
I
of
can't
those
believe
in there
those
real
are so
quick.
good.
Like, seriously, so good.
Let me just get a couple of those.
Okay, she raises her attack and defense by 20% infinitely, causes supreme damage, lowers defense, attack plus 80% defense, chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, plus 8% per Universe 6 or Peppy Gal's category ally on the team. She evades enemies' attack, including super attack, when there's a Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans category. Launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack when there's an ally whose name includes Kale attacking in the same turn. Just dumb. So dumb.
Oh,
I need it. I need it.
Me too.
sorry.
All right, so outside of the obvious thirstiness of Tystra here, it's not a terrible banner, but it's also not fantastic. I think it's a good banner to be a free ticket summon banner.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Definitely.
Okay.
Fingers crossed that I get Princess Oto, I'm just saying.
Alright, so we weren't able to cover the details of this event or this unit last week because they didn't come out until Friday and we had no advanced information.
Wait, that's out?
Yeah, this just came out last Friday.
Oh, okay. I thought I was like, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was late on this. I was like, oh no.
Yep. No, you're good. It's still going right now. So you
Excellent.
can get all of the orbs. So it's basically, I mean, we've gone through this before. The thing you want to see here is right there, additional damage reduction against all agility, all int, and all extreme units. So you want to use Vegeta's family, you want to use physical, tech, and strength. And I say strength because there are two good strength units that you should be considering to use in this. SS4 Vegeta as your leader if you have him, and of course SS3 Vegeta with the EZA for his damage reduction. Those are both solid choices for this.
Nice.
You guys got any other suggestions on units that you can use to make this easier?
Monotech. That's
Yep.
what I used. So
You can actually
Honestly,
build it.
I would have chat just tell me what to do.
so what I did is I took Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta lead because out of the Super Saiyan 4 anniversary units, that's the only one I have. I don't have Goku. And I pretty much just took every other unit in Vegeta's family that was a tech unit. So I believe I took the SSB Vegeta, the nuker one. I did take Tech Trunks. I did bring, I believe it was the Great Saiyaman 3. I used him. Tech Bula and the GT Trunks are the units that I took. And if I felt like I didn't want to run either of them, I think later on I swapped out Great Saiyaman for Gotenks Super Saiyan 3's EZA. And he got me through fairly well. So
Yeah.
I will definitely say, like, the MVP of my run was definitely the cooler Second Coming movie Vegeta. Like, that thing saved me so much with just be like, I have him rainbowed and he just supered and critted like as much as I needed him to. I don't know if I was just lucky, but he was throwing bombs everywhere.
This was my MVP right here. I did it on stream, and this guy couldn't be touched at all.
yes.
I have him rainbowed though, so your mileage may vary.
I do too.
I need to get his super attack up, and then once his super attack's done, then he'll be one I go to a lot too.
Right on. So jumping into the unit, because we weren't able to cover his details last week, we knew the leader skill already. The extreme class key plus 4 stats 80%. His super attack greatly raises his defense by 50% for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers the enemy's defense, which is 50% for 3 turns. Passive is attack plus 100%, plus extreme class key plus 3, and attack plus 30% at the start of turn. Defense plus 30% with each attack received up to 180%. So they improved his ability to buff his team. I don't think they raised his passive attack buff at all, did they? No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. Yeah.
But they did give him that extra 30% right there, so he's technically giving himself 130%.
Yeah.
Link skills didn't change, categories didn't change, so all in all, how do you guys feel about this this unit?
One of my favorite EZAs now. Absolutely, I love the defense on him and the fact that he lowers defense as well. On top of that, like this guy is an absolute freaking machine. You know, he's top 3 right now because of what he can do. You know, I think he's honestly that good, and maybe I'm just hyping him up because he's one of my favorite characters and one of my favorite units in general, because he was one of my first SSRs. I think he's fantastic.
Unfortunately, I don't even own him.
No.
I'm not even joking.
Damn.
go in and buy those peel-off shop ticket things and summon off that banner and try to
Go hard, and get this man Rainbow today. Let's do it.
Honestly, with him being rainbowed on mine, like I would suggest him being rainbowed.
See, I don't have him rainbowed, and I was really unimpressed with him.
Really?
Yeah, I have him with 2 dupes, I believe. And I took him into Super Battle Road thinking, okay, this guy's going to be, you know, god tier or whatever. Like, he's going to be so awesome. He's paper. Unless you have him rainbowed and, you know, you can take a couple of normal hits before you take anything else. I was really unimpressed with this unit. Like, but again, that's probably because mine's not rainbowed. I completely understand the math about when he's rainbowed, how awesome he can be.
Right. I mean, mine's rainbow too, so I guess I can't really test necessarily if he had like just 1 dupe or even 2. I mean, I can if I wanted to, unless SLOplays wants to take the 2 dupes that I have in my box that I can't use. I would be more than happy to give him a free 69.
Please, brother, donate. I need it.
Oh my god.
But no, like, I think I took him in the LGE as well, and there were moments where I felt like he just wasn't doing the part, I guess. Like, I can see where you're coming from when you say he's like paper, but once you finally build like the defense, once you have him being able to do the things that he can do, like pretty much Trevor and Tysher have been saying, he is a GOAT. He's really good. It just I just feel like he's one of those units that it takes him a while to finally get started. Even at Rainbow, I wasn't really as impressed, but I was still relatively impressed because he's better than what he was. And I mean, overall, his stats at Rainbow, you know, speak for themselves too.
Well,
so like,
oh, good.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, to be fair, like when it comes to defense, like stacking, he's no Bergamo. Bergamo's at 300%, but I can like he's the second best defense stacker when it comes to being attacked, right there, like up to 180%. And his defense is no joke once it's built up. It's just those first initial hits you're gonna get clobbered. You just have to make it through that, and then it just makes everything that much easier.
Damn it, Trevor.
I was gonna say something about Trevor. Speaking of, guys, you guys see Trevor in the chat. He is normally here on the show with us. His wife has undergone an elective surgery. It's nothing life-threatening, nothing dangerous, but she is recovering, and he is kind of hanging out with her. So send them your best today, guys.
Good stuff. I send you my best, Trevor.
So, Slow, do you want this? Do you really want this guy now that you've seen it?
Dude, I've been wanting this man since like he was released. I just could never get him. Goku Black doesn't like me. He really doesn't. I think I just have the physical one. Honestly, I'm just thinking about it right now. Yeah, I think that's the only one I got.
Yeah, like the older units like this, they're really hard to pull unless it's on like, you know, a specific ticket banner during an anniversary or off of their EZA banners, which everybody tells you not to summon on.
Yeah, exactly. So like I got the physical VB pretty quickly, even have some dupes to him. Like that wasn't a problem. Rose just avoids me for like 4 years.
He sees that Super Saiyan 4 Goku and that UI SLOplays as your avatar, and he's like, nah, dude, it's not Rose.
Yeah, all right, gotta get a new commission. Gotta become Rose.
I'm just saying this.
Maybe
Rose
he'll come through. Maybe he'll come through for your boy.
I'm just saying this Rose is absolutely, dare I say, Subarashi. Just saying. For all the Ningans out there. Get him.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
Alright, so as far as other stuff that's going on in-game right now, you guys are going to have so much fun looking at this screen over the next few weeks. So ending June 4th, that's in 2 days, you've got the Ultimate Clash. Make sure you get all of your missions completed for that if you haven't already. Let's see here, leaving June 7th, we got a whole bunch. It says June 8th on here, but I'm going off of the in-game time. For me, in Central Time, it would be June 8th. We're taking care of these, these Dokkan stages are going away. Obviously, they'll come back on their normal days. World Tournament Reborn is going away. You want to get your Gohan, your Yamu, and Spopovich, your second copy of Spopovich, and you can farm super attacks for the other Team Gohan units. Dragon Ball Super Universe 6 Saga right here. You can get Kaba, medals for LR, Kale, and Caulifla, strength hit, and our super attack for strength hit and int hit. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm terrible at reading my own notes. Where's that extra coffee? Sorry. You can farm Kaba, and then you can farm medals for LR, Kale, and Caulifla, strength hit, and int hit, all from that event. The Universal Survival Saga Tournament of Power Commencement. Can we make these titles any longer? Farm Kale and Caulifla from here to raise your super attacks, plus you can get medals for LR, Kale, and Caulifla, Strength Kaba, free-to-play Tech Kaba, Physical Kefla, Physical Kale, and Agility Caulifla. The Universe Survival Saga one right here gets you a Goku that can awaken to UI Sign, so you can farm the super attack of the Int one. Urine, no, not that Urine, the character Urine. Ultimate Gohan, Frieza Final Form Angel, which also awakens to a Golden Frieza Angel. And then there's Kachi Kachin that you want to farm up in Stage 4 for Elder Kai. So a lot of stuff from this one. The Universal Survival Saga Final Battle of the Tournament of Power, so yes, they can make these titles longer. Farm 18 and 17, medals for Tech 18, Tech 17, and Physical Grip Rian. Assemble Warriors of Universe 6, you can farm Hit, Champa, Vados, and Salinel and Purina, and then there's also medals for LR, Kale, and Caulifla in there. And then of course the Hero Extermination Plan Extreme Z area is going away that same day, so get those done even though everybody hates it. Okay, so just for the stuff leaving in 5 days, just those few. That's a lot of stuff to do for all of you people who says there's never anything to do in Dokkan.
I honestly feel like I always have something to do because I'm always behind.
That's one way to do it. I'm always on top of it and I never feel like I'm done. Like,
This is the.
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say this is definitely the perfect time to get some of your other units that haven't had their essays fully done. Especially with how many 17s, 18s, Kale, Cauliflas there are. Like, if you haven't done any of those yet, like, definitely get your essay fodder done so that you're not wasting Kai's like big dumb Tystra over here at the start of his Dokkan career. So, definitely worth the time and effort to get it done. And the catch-hands are just amazing. Just fun. But, yeah.
And then leaving on the 14th, so in 2 weeks basically, we've got all of the Goku and Arali events. So you farm the Goku out of this one, and medals to awaken him, more medals to awaken him, more medals to awaken him. Also in each of these events you want to farm the Blood Rubies from this one, the Sleeping Princess from this one, and the Ran from this one. You can get story keys, you can get Kai's, you can get Hercule statues if you're hurting for Zenny, it's all in there. So it's actually really good as far as the shop goes, I think. Like, these 3 events coming back is always really good. Because that means you get 6 Kais.
No, you get 9.
9? Is it 3 from each?
3 from each.
Fantastic. That's a whole character right there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that, there is no reason for anybody not to farm this stuff up right now. You know, and it resets every time, so you're getting 9 Kais every time this event comes back. So, like, do it. Do it now.
Okay. So that covers everything that's currently going on. Anybody want to talk about anything that's going on right now as far as the game is concerned? Anything that we've kind of just brushed over in the last couple minutes?
Again, just
necessarily, just farm.
Grind forever.
Grind before 5th year because you're gonna need it.
Yeah. Get all the stones, all the free stones that you possibly can.
All the awakening medals, all of the training items, everything that you can get your hands on, because you know the mass summons on 5 year are going to leave you hurting.
Oh my god.
Areas.
I'm already, you know what I'm thinking of, the worst part? My box getting filled up and me spending 3 hours trying to sell stuff.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be pain in the butt.
Yeah, it's going to be filled up with just like SSR, I don't know. Tech trunks or something. No, that one Int trunks, that old one. I feel like I'm gonna get him a lot.
So coming up, we know the next thing that is coming. We just don't know when. And that is Physical Beerus. His event, or his celebration, whatever we want to call it, his campaign. It's all coming, I'm going to guess by Friday. At the absolute latest, next Monday. What do you guys
This
think?
is the last one right before the anniversary, right?
Yes.
That was going on, like the last big like summoning. Okay.
I at least don't anticipate there to be anything crazy coming. I mean, if we go look through the JP timeline here, we're going to get the Vegeta EZA probably a week after we get the Beerus to drop. Also, this is notable right here with the update of the Battle of Gods event. This Goku can awaken to Super Saiyan God, which means those of you who pulled the UI Goku, you can now farm his super attack.
I didn't even think about that.
So that's huge right there. If you pulled UI Goku and you haven't used Kai's for his super attack, good on you, because here in about a week and a half, you'll be able to farm it.
I didn't even know he was getting a God Awakening. Honestly, that art.
He actually awakens twice. He awakens to God, and then he awakens again to a Super Saiyan.
Wait. Oh, that's
It's to
that's
represent.
kinda-
It's to represent
that's
him
kinda
taking on
cool.
the God power from the movie.
that
Like,
is actually the coolest unit ever.
yeah. It's really cool how they did that. So
Sure,
and that's coming.
Goku can make a unit on everything.
Yeah, like people ask all the time, do you think so and so will be a unit? If the game goes
Yeah,
on long enough, yes, it will be. Except for apparently Dr.
it
Wheeler
will.
and Garlic Jr.
Yeah, they don't like them. Dr. Wheel and Garlic Jr. have been banned.
Apparently, blacklisted.
Oh, and Legic too.
Oh yeah, can't forget Legic.
Shoutouts to Legic.
So we're not going to go into a whole lot of detail about everything that's coming. I mean, obviously we do that each week when the stuff is here. But do keep in mind that in this event, we are going to get the Beerus. We're going to get this new Whis, who's like a mini version of UI Goku. He does the same thing with his dodge and his defense. It's really cool. Obviously, this farmable Goku gets the double awakenings. We get the EZA for Blue Vegeta. The tech units, the tech support units are going to get their awakening. And I do believe we are going to get a world tournament before the 5-year.
Nice.
So that'll be another good way to rack up some stones and whatnot. I have no idea what we're going to get because this unit right here was a global first.
Yeah.
So
That's what I was gonna.
I don't know. But this might see the introduction of Piccolo as the or Demon King Piccolo as the reward instead of Yamcha.
Finally, something else for me to farm.
Yeah, dope.
I'm so tired of
There's
Yum and TN.
There's a buff Jackie Chun. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they this is a new unit that was added with this one. He is a physical type.
I need it.
He's a Kamehameha support.
I really need that.
So he's pretty cool looking too. That's some good solid old school Dragon Ball art.
Yeah, like just like the bulk of it. Oh, it's so good.
And so for them, it led into Saiyan Day, and that's what came next for them. So this leads me to believe that there's nothing that's going to pop up. There's not going to be some surprise, crazy global first thing before, like immediately before the 5th year.
Eller Ultimate Gold, give it to us.
But let's jump in and talk about the Beerus itself to make sure that you guys know what you're getting into before you want to go on the summon spree or not. He is Explosion of Anger and Realm of Gods category, key +3, hit points 130, attack and defense 170. This is actually my favorite type of leader skill right here, because I would rather have the attack and the defense than the hit points, because usually once you add up all your characters, you're sitting at somewhere near 500,000 anyway, and you're pretty much fine. So I think it's better to have the attack and the defense, personally. I don't know. What do you guys think about the leader skill?
I am in agreement, to be honest. HP is always a good thing, but if you don't have the defense to cover it, there's no point.
I have no words. I'm again similar to Taisha. I just agree. Like, I don't know. It's just the norm, I guess, for Dokkan now, because I feel like many leader skills are kind of like this, where when they have like an and attack and defense, it's usually 170. So I mean, it's a different change, a better pace. Most teams nowadays are already over like 50 or 500k, so HP isn't 100% necessary.
I was gonna say my Dragon Ball Seekers right now almost hit 600k like HP. So
That's crazy.
yeah.
So super attack, he raises attack. That's an infinite stack of 30%. Causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense, which is 50% for 3 turns. Defense plus 100%, attack plus 150% when performing a super attack, plus an additional attack and defense plus 70% within the same turn after receiving an attack. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres, and attacks effective against all types when there is a Realm of Gods category enemy. He does have an active skill, attack and defense plus 50%, attacks effective against all types, and attacks guaranteed to hit for 1 turn. Can be activated when hit points are 70% or less, starting from the 4th turn of the battle once only. So that'll be really useful in LGE, right?
Yeah.
Because that means that he can't dodge it, because it's guaranteed to hit.
Yeah.
So, Link skills are Godly Power, Prodigies, Connoisseur, The Innocent, Shocking Speed, Berserker, Fierce Battle. Categories are Realm of Gods, Movie Bosses, Siblings Bond, Worthy Rivals, Bond of Master Disciple, and Explosion of Anger. What do you guys think about this unit based off his description?
I mean, just a very broken unit, to be honest. I mean, when he first came out on JP, it was kind of the same way. Like, a lot of people had praised him just as much as I feel like they praised him as much as they praised Cooler when Cooler first arrived, and then maybe like a week later, I felt like Beerus kind of died out. But overall, again, it's probably a unit I'm gonna skip because 1, I don't feel myself pulling it, but overall, I can say, you know, wholeheartedly that the unit's a very solid one. For sure.
It's definitely for me one of those units like with the UI Goku. Like a lot of people love it, but I'm not gonna put a lot of stones into it just because, you know, I want it. There's no denying that I want it, but I'm also like wanting other stuff that could be used in a lot more effective ways, in my opinion. He's definitely not like a bad unit at all. He's one of the better TURs. But personally, for me, I've got other units in mind that I definitely want in the future, especially with, you know, the releases of the Go Tanks, the Boo, and the Kefla that came out. So
I just really like his art.
Yeah, his art's pretty badass.
oh yeah.
I mean, even his base form art's not terrible. I really like that, actually. That
Yeah, it's
pose.
crazy how good these arts look now compared to like a year ago.
Right.
Yeah, definitely the art is
So,
really
just really quickly, we're going to take a look at the Explosion of Anger category, just kind of give it a once over here. First thing you're going to notice is there is no other lead. There is no sub lead for Explosion of Anger. So if you don't have Beerus, you're not running this category. Kind of sucks.
Yeah, 100%.
A nice little pool of LRs are in the category. You've got Gohan, you've got other Gohan, you've got Broly, you've got other Broly, and then you've got Rose.
Rose looks too happy to be in this category.
He's like, this is where I belong.
Yeah, he's smile. He's had a nice grin on his face.
So,
But yeah, Explosion of Anger is a really good category.
So Trevor says it's not true that we have actually made teams earlier, and that is true. Trevor and I are working on doing a collab thing where we're going to run Explosion of Anger teams without Beerus as the lead. It'll be really fun. It's building the teams was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Like, to make them so they were kind of different from each other, but at the same time useful. But anyway,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Ty. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're fine. Explosion of Anger. I was just saying, Explosion of Anger is not a bad category, but it's still one of those. It's still one of those categories to me where I'm just like, why? Like, focus on the other categories that we need to fix up. This just seems extra. That's about it. I feel like a butthole every time like a new category comes out. And I'm just like, why? You know, but it just seems like they're just mass producing these categories for no reason.
Yeah, like
A
where's
lot
there
of
probably
people-
two new categories?
Yeah. Where's our Dead Zone category?
Yeah, might as well. Each character will have their own category here soon.
Yeah, every single character that gets released.
But there is a reason to make this category, guys.
It's explosion of anger.
No, it's because you got to give something new to Beerus so that way he can sell stuff. I mean, he was, like, in all honesty, he was the first non-Saiyan unit to get top grossing in JP.
Very true as well.
I mean, they didn't give him any stones because they weren't expecting it, but he was the first unit.
People
hit
love
top-
them some Beerus.
Yeah, Beerus is great. Of course, we really want to talk about the banner before we talk about whether or not we're going to summon. This is what the banner looked like on JP. Of course, you've got the Beerus, you've got the Whis, you've got... Oh, that cooler is so good.
Oh, he's
Namek
on
Goku.
that?
Oh yeah, this is the first time he'll return on Global if they don't change the
Really?
banners. Namek Goku's on there. Physical transforming Vegeta. Is this blue Kaioken? No, this is just the blue Goku who has the Kaioken, isn't he?
Yeah.
He has the Kaioken as his thing, but he's
But it's
actually
not his name.
Kaioken.
And of course,
Yeah.
this Tech Beerus, which speaking of units that are old that I don't have, this is one that I don't have, apparently. Whatever. And then, of course, your pool of SRs for super attack fodder for these guys.
Honestly, like this banner, if you guys haven't pulled like a lot of these units, this is a pretty tempting summon. Like obviously you got, you know, the new units with the Whis being powerful as well. You got STR Cooler, which is one like top 2 best TURs in the freaking game, no matter what. You got the Super Saiyan lead with the Planet Namek Goku, which I still have yet to pull. You got Transforming Vegeta, which is still really good, and the Blue Goku, like with the ZZA, is just fantastic. Same with Tech Beerus. So I'm just saying, like, this is gonna, if you skip, you're gonna have a bad time.
All right, Slow, what are your thoughts on this?
I need to save my stones for the anniversary. No, I mean, I'm glad the cooler is cool. That's awesome. Like, no pun intended, but the cooler is like, that's exciting that he's coming back.
He is coming back for red coins, so you could get him with red coins if
That's
you
it. That's
really,
it. Yeah.
really want him.
Yeah, if like the only unit on this banner that you guys are excited about is Cooler, and you can give or take on the Beerus or the Whis, if you've got the coins, just pick up Cooler, and then you're still saving for the 5-year.
That's exactly what I think I want to do.
And honestly, it's not a bad, like, I could honestly say that I think Cooler is one of the only TUR units that I would say is okay to use red coins on. Because of just how good he is.
JMO?
I mean, again, for me, it's kind of just, okay, this is the banner where it's like, I don't have a really good unit in Cooler. There's 2 new units that I don't care to pull, and then everything else is like semi-rainbowed and semi-close to being rainbowed, so it's going to be a skip banner for me, pretty much same as every other banner that's been coming out lately. I would love to rainbow Namek Goku, to be honest. I know a lot of people say he's like a really bad unit, but it's still it's arguably becoming one of my favorite units just because of the art style and the Goku that it's from, because, you know, growing up, Planet Namek Saga and Frieza Saga were literally just my favorite. It's my favorite arc in the entire Dragon Ball Z series, so that card has a little bit more of a significant meaning for me. But overall, it's still a skip banner. Again, Cooler is something that you can pick up with red coins eventually, so I mean, I don't have red coins, but maybe down the line, Cooler will show up again in red coins, and I'll have enough to buy him then, so it's a skip banner for sure.
Alright, so here's what I say. Summon. Like, seriously. Like, now I'm not saying go ham and spend all of your stones on this banner, but if you decide that there are units on this banner, that there's value in this banner for your box, I say summon. I mean, throw 2 or 3 or 4 multis and see what happens. You know? I mean, I'm sitting at like 1,100, almost 1,200 stones right now. I have no issue dropping 200 stones on this banner and being content with whatever I get. Because we're going to get like 800 plus stones during the 5-year. That banner for the 5-year is going to be going on forever with all the discounts and stuff. 200 stones is nothing.
It is for me when you're at
comparison.
20 stones.
Well, it is. I mean, if you have the stones already, I'm not saying if you're JMO and I live off of doing singles every 5 seconds.
I don't do singles, I'm multis only.
Except for Mr. What, you pulled how many LRs off of singles recently? Or how many new units off of singles?
You know, good question.
Yeah, don't
For
come
first
at me
single
with that
attempt
shit.
on the Android 13, I think it's like the only one.
But like, I understand, like, if you want to maximize the value of your stones, there's going to be discounts, there's going to be tickets, there's going to be buy 3 get 1 free. Yes, your stones will have more value, or at least will take you further on the 5th anniversary banner. I am not denying that at all. But what I am saying is that there is enough value in this banner that you could justify a few multis on and not feel bad about it. Especially if you pull the Whis or the Beerus or both. Or if you're looking for dupes of Cooler or you don't have Cooler and you get him. Like, Cooler, even at 55%, can carry your Wicked Bloodline team through LGE.
Oh yeah.
He's a beast, you know. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, I would say 5 solid SSRs on this banner. You've got Beerus, Whis, Cooler, Namek, Goku, and Physical Transforming Vegeta. Like, they are just solid units. I'm not saying they're phenomenal, I'm just saying they're solid. And you've got 2 really good EZAs in the Goku and the Beerus. It's not a trash banner. It's not, in my opinion, an easy skip. I mean, if your heart's set on the 5-year, yeah, I can see how it's absolutely an easy skip. But for me, I would say you could summon without much reservation.
Or if you're broken, have no stones. Easy skip.
Yeah, easy skip. Easy skip if you don't.
That's one of those where it's like you're forced.
Yep. It's a lot easier when they take the choices right out of your hand, huh?
Yeah, dude. You don't even have to think. You just do it.
Wow, we are blowing through the show notes today, guys. Like, I was expecting us to be here just a little bit longer, but I give it. Let's do a random. I'm gonna make it up on the spot right now. Have a group discussion with everybody in chat. What's a good topic? Why is the 5-year such good value? Ooh. Like, in your guys' opinion, in chat, you know, I'm gonna let you guys discuss it amongst yourselves while chat throws us some info.
Come on, chat.
So, my biggest thing is that, you know, this is probably every year it's the biggest, but this is literally the biggest freaking celebration, like, of Dokkan Battle. You know, think of the value of what you're getting with, you know, everything. We got the banners that are coming out that are fantastic with Vegito, Gogeta, Broly, and Rose. You're getting the 55 tickets for the first banner, apparently, and then you might be getting another 55 tickets for the second banner for a free LR. Then you have the 200 stone summon for an LR. You've got the sales, which gives you old LRs that are still fantastic. You know, EZA's up the wazoo. You're getting equipment. You're getting new free-to-play units, and it's just like, this is gonna be huge. Like, if it wasn't enough hype from Japan alone, getting, you know, 5th year and how they were freaking going nuts, like, just look at everything that's coming out.
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, because my input is really none.
I was gonna say, you just took all the words out of my mouth, to be honest with you. Like, again, it's Dokkan's biggest anniversary by far. There hasn't been a single anniversary yet that has even remotely come close to the amount of content that they're bringing to a lot of people who play this game. And it's pretty much streamer and Dokkan Super's paradise at this point. Like, this anniversary, again, for those who have played JP, brings so much stuff during this anniversary, between the amounts of summon videos that they can potentially do, the guaranteed LR summons that most people will probably be making videos on, the EZA Goku Black when that comes around, the Rose and the Broly, Limo, and Chile. Like, there's just so much coming out of this anniversary that we didn't even really get even during 4-year. So, you know, arguably they're going really hard for this anniversary, which is a good thing. And it's just a way for people who are also maybe just starting out to get new units that are coming, or to get older units, because to be honest, a lot of the featured units on both these LR banners are pretty much guaranteed to, you know, go after, you know. Even if you're not someone who considers themselves a whale in Dokkan, if you're not someone who goes pay to play, if you're not someone who, you know, even remotely thinks about ever buying something from the PLF show over the tickets, something like that, you should still you should definitely summon on 5-year. I still personally just plan to do the 200 stone and the 55 tickets, but I have my own personal reasons why I'm not summoning hard on 5-year at all, given that my global is still primarily free to play and has been for like the last 5 to 6 months. But it's just something where this anniversary over all the others has just so much value in it that there's no reason to not start Dokkan even now, if you're someone who's contemplating whether you should start the game or not. This is the opportunity to do it.
Yeah, y'all, everyone pretty much, you know, stated all the great points about it. Like, there's really not much to add other than just my personal experience with the anniversaries. I started pretty much playing this game when an anniversary was going on, and I can say that it's the best time for newcomers as well. Just, it gives people, like you said, the opportunity to get a bunch of the older units, so they can just start off like with like so many great units just by, you know, daily logins and stuff that they can do, and all the opportunities that are presented during this anniversary, with the addition of, you know, most likely top grossing and all that extra stones that we're getting for free and stuff. And on top of that, you have the best part, which is discounts on the banners, and just like the amount of rotations that you can do, and just the potential is so high, like usually, you know, just for so many great units. And anniversary is the only time that I would personally go hard, but you know, other people, they could definitely, you know, go for like other banners, such as, you know, obviously like the Beerus one that's coming out too. But I think the anniversaries are just the best time.
Yeah, there's definitely no doubt about it that, you know, 5th year or the yearly anniversary is always the time for you to be able to get like a bunch of free stuff without doing much. And
yeah, zero effort. Well, not zero, but like very little effort.
Yeah, and then when you do the effort stuff, you still get a lot of rewards. Like, I'm looking through the celebration as a whole, and, you know, it's just amazing how much potential there is for like stones and, you know, tickets and equipment and all like the sales and free-to-play units. Like, even Trevor was like, how come nobody talks about the free-to-play unit, free-to-play kid units? And I don't think it's not that anybody's talking about it, it's just that, you know, it's part of the celebration as a whole. You know, those units are going to be fantastic, which I think the Vegeta gets an EZA, the Kid Vegeta and Raditz. But there's just so much in general. Like, you can get the you know, movie hero units and the blue Goku, blue Vegeta, and golden physical Frieza, which are super great units. You know, you got the Future Trunks Saga event coming back, another boss rush, more Infinite Dragon Ball history, you know, and that's just part 1. Part 2, you get, you know, EZA stuff going on, and you get more of the LR Zamasu that's coming out, and then part 3, you know, you're getting another EZA, wallpaper votes, LR Zamasu EZA. You know, there's so much happening. You guys need to just, yeah,
Yeah, it's just literally short and simple. It's an opportunity not to jump on, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Unless your
The
name is
best time.
Trevor.
Unless your name is
If you're
Trevor.
Trevor,
I mean-
you're gonna skip because that's
I
what
mean, if
Trevor's
you're me
gonna do.
too. I mean, if you're me too, like I only want to do the 55 ticket banner and the 200 stone multi, and then I pretty much. I mean, I say I'll skip 5-year, but knowing my chat when I stream, they'll probably make me summon on stream.
Oh, chat will
So-
pure pressure you, man. Oh
So-
lord.
$26 a multi.
It is highly likely that I will end up summoning on 5-year, but my overall mindset right now is that I just kind of want to skip it just out of the fact that I don't really care for the LRs, and that's so hard for people to hear. But I just don't care for the LRs. I'd rather have almost every other unit that's featured on those banners before Gogeta and Vegito, and I'm a Gogeta fanboy at this point. Like my favorite team in this game has always been Fusions. So when SLOplays said like that his favorite unit was literally physical Goku Vegeta that goes to Gogeta, that hit really hard, like really close to home, because that's one of my favorite units too. And it's
Let's
always
go.
been one of my favorite units to run, because Fusions
Let's
was
go.
in all honesty, SLOplays, I'm not kidding you, it was my first fully category team I was able to build. Ever since then, it's been my
That's
favorite
what
category.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But
Yeah, mine was Patara. So.
but with that,
The opposite.
unfortunateness, but with that, fortunateness, the unfortunateness of it is that I already have a full Gogeta team that I just don't want Gogeta Blue. Even though it's a really good unit, I love the art, I love the way everything goes with both him and Vegito. Like they're basically one of the most insane units in this entire game once they release on global. But it's just, for me, it just doesn't hold the value that I want them to have as other units like the Super Saiyan 4 Goku LR or the AGL LR Gohan or like in Cell, like units that have already been released that I desperately want. Because to be honest, I'd rather have AGL LR Gohan before Gogeta Blue, because it's still a unit that I really, really want. And it's a unit that I really went hard on when they first came out and did not walk out with. Similar to AGL Bardock, similar to Strength Cooler. Like there are so many units that I put above those LRs that just makes me not as hyped for 5-year. But the other banners, like the guaranteed LR ticket summon, the 200 stone LR guaranteed, those hold more value for me, just due to the fact that it's even if it's a repeated LR that I may have already rainbowed, I could probably still have use for that dupe somewhere down the line. Given that I'm already like working on a TUR, I think, for LR Gohan and LR Broly, but we won't talk about that.
All right, all really good reasons, all really logical. Let's see what chat has to say about it. So Boyu says, because it's 5-year, duh. Just because the anniversaries are always hype. I mean, that's a fact. Anniversaries are always hype.
True.
AMS says blue broken fusions, another good reason. Rujo4, what's up, buddy? Easy, 3 featured LRs on each banner. That is actually a really good point. I mean, there is a lot of value in the banners. We've covered that several times. Dragon Sun says they're blue and blue is cool. Alright, so y'all have your reasons.
That blue is cool. It really is.
It is. Dabu di dabu dai.
There it is.
So let's see here. Ready for that wallpaper? Oh, hey, I actually even forgot to put this in the notes that there's currently a wallpaper thing. Let me pull that up really quick.
Yeah, there's that.
Okay, so over here on Twitter at the Dokkan Battle Twitter, they've got a link to a server that you can take where you can look at these wallpapers. There is one of these on here that we never actually got on global, and it's this one right here, the summer of 2016 one. This was only ever on JP as like a loading screen, but now if you guys like this one, you can jump in and vote for that as like a wallpaper to have.
I want it because I'm Goku Black.
I actually voted for the Goku Gohan one, for the part 1 of the 300 mil, I think it is.
This one right here.
It's basically the second to the last one on the very bottom.
Yep.
That's arguably that's arguably like my favorite wallpaper. I don't know why. Like I'm a fan of the I'm a fan of the Frieza saga. It's always gonna be my favorite Dragon Ball Z saga. I just don't like the way the Frieza and Goku one looks, to be honest. Like I get it, but I wish
Giraffe-necked
it was a
Goku?
little. Yeah. Like I get why they made it that, but I just honestly I like the memories of Gohan like style that the other one has. It's wholesome times in Dragon Ball.
Flo, do you have a favorite on here?
God damn, these are all beautiful. Let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be that 8-bit or the 16-bit April Fools like SNES version. That one is too damn good. I love that one.
Right. I'm a big fan of. I think number 4 is the one that I voted for. With the SS4s and the SS4 Gogeta.
That one's solid.
But I would really like to see the summer 2016 number 2, since we didn't get this art in global version. I wouldn't mind having that. And then I'm actually surprised, Ty, that you didn't pick number 7 here.
I mean,
I figured that would be your jam.
there's no Khalifa on there, so I'm kind of upset.
All right, no tube top. No tube top.
No tube top, so I'm kind of upset at them. They missed a very, very good opportunity to make a very happy boy out of me. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with number 2.
Very good.
In spite.
What about you guys? Looking at these right now, just type in the chat really quick which number is your favorite.
Put
Hey,
a number
my
up the
man.
box you're gonna put down in the chat. Put it
My
in
man
the
Ninja
box.
Bros knows. Let's go.
Not gonna lie, 10 is actually really clean.
10 is pretty clean too, yeah. So Boyo likes number 2, Nuclear Pigeon likes number 1, Kenny McGee likes number 11. That's a good one. I think that's the one that they ended up getting in JP, was the 4th anniversary one.
My
Sir
definite
Knight Jordan
pick.
likes number 8, summer 2018. That's the one that we always get, like when there's nothing going on. That's like
Oh yeah,
the
that
default.
one. Yeah, that one's like the staple.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Mine's are definite 2 and 9.
9 is great because of Frieza's height.
Yeah. Short,
It's just
short cake over
that
there.
that like manga panel where it's originally from or whatever is just too good. You're just like, damn, Frieza, what happened?
AMS likes 10. Speaking of 10, guys, we've got 10 minutes left with slow plays here, so we're gonna drop this into the Q&A. If you guys have any questions you want to ask, Dokkan related or otherwise, throw that up there. The panelists and Slow will do our best to answer those for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what.
So I do have a question for you, Slow. What's your normal streaming schedule, so that way people can find you?
Oh man. I used to try to get like a good solid one where it was like Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. CST for around 2 hours to about like 1 p.m. CST. But with like work and everything and pretty much whatever's going on in the world right now, work's been like crazy now. So it's like things have changed a lot. Sometimes on Friday, it's like I just don't like I'll get called in or I can't even stream at all. But it's generally I still keep it pretty much. If you're gonna expect me live, just Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. CST to 1 p.m. CST is gonna be the usual.
Right on, right on.
Every time you say right on, I think of the Dukes of Hazzard.
Right
I don't know why.
Fair enough.
Hey, Trevor, I love you too, brother. I hope your wife and everything's doing good, man.
So about Legends, how's it going there? You play Legends, right, Slow?
Oh, I'm addicted to Legends right now. I mean, I've been since I started the game. I feel like I do play more Legends than I do Dokkan. I mean, I love both games, but Legends just has a lot more free to play like crystal opportunities right now and stuff. So I'm like really trying to go hard on that. But yeah, Legends is great right now. I'm loving it.
Nice. So Boyu says, tell me what arc do you want Bandai to do after the Majin Buu arc, which 99% sure it's going to end with a new Super Vegito and Super Buu or Kid Buu. what celebration would you want next? So in Dokkan, I don't know, Slow, what do you think? Where do you want them to go after Boo?
After Boo. Oh man. God, I feel like they've oh, actually, yeah, how about a little bit? I guess, I mean, this one isn't really super hype, but it'd be cool if they did something about like some like really solid units on like End of Z. That'd be kind of cool. Like a really good like solid Oob, like Kid Oob and the Goku with the End of Z clothing and stuff. Give us an End of Z Vegeta, bro. I love that training suit that he's the like what is it, like a tank top? It's like a black tank top and like just like training pants. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. But I don't know. They've done everything, man. Like I can't even think of something unique that they haven't done at all.
Carl Jr.
Yeah, I mean, obviously those. Yeah, if they want to get more into like the movies and stuff, you know what? Give us some give us Super Saiyan 5. I'm waiting for it. I don't care. No, but realistically, I feel like they've touched up on pretty much everything. I think if anything, if they're gonna go for like anything crazy, I would like some more Heroes stuff. But I know Heroes isn't super popular here in the U.S.
No, and they usually have that in November in Japan, and then we'll get it in January.
Yeah, that's like one of those. It's like, oh, let's just throw in a banner, cash in on some people that want to, get some units, and we can get some free money from them. But yeah, Heroes unfortunately just doesn't really like sell here in the U.S.
As far as I go, I would like to see them do the Black Star Dragon Ball saga, so we can get units like Legic.
Yes. Okay, there you go. Yes.
That's one of the few ones they haven't done. Super 17 arc is another one they haven't done that we could use. Tystra, JMO, any thoughts on that?
I'm kind of still on the same pace with Slow. I would like to see another End of Z Goku because we only really have the Reaching New Heights Goku, which was a World Tournament reward. I still want to see a summonable version of that unit because it just looks really badass and it's a nice, it was a nice touch on Goku's like ideal look a little bit in a way. Again, still Garlic Jr., Dr. Wheelo. Those are units that
yes.
They should backtrack and just go to those guys. But I do agree with you as well. I like the Black Star Dragon Ball stuff would be really cool. Open to Gateway. Again, I've been saying it for a while. Just split up Shadow Dragon Saga and Shadow Dragon. Just give Shadow Dragons their own category. Let us use Oceanus. Give us more summonable, Shenrons and shit. I'd be satisfied. Give us a new Nova. Give us a new Ice Shenron. Let us run Shadow Dragons with just Shadow Dragons, not with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Goku.
Yeah, totally.
And then give us a Super Saiyan 4 team where we could just run all Super Saiyan 4s.
Bring it.
Give us the full total 6 units. I don't care. I'm ready.
LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta incoming.
Yeah, Fusion.
If Fusion couldn't be more broken as it is.
No, Trevor. Like
Alright.
an actual good team, not hand-me-down rare units, okay?
So
I want
back here.
SSR Haitian, okay?
Give me a new rare Yamcha. I'm waiting, Dokkan.
All right, Sir Knight Jordan asks, what is your favorite non-anime movie?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's so hard.
Non-anime?
There's so many good movies.
Alright, so I'll pick, if I can, I'm gonna name 3 different movies because each of them have a different actor. Sonic the Hedgehog is gonna be one of my favorite movies that have been out in the most recent years. Sonic is fucking amazing. Not gonna lie, Jim Carrey carried the hell out of that movie.
He did.
I'll be honest. Homefront with Jason Statham is actually a really good movie. And another movie that I've seen that came out, I think this year, was called Bloodshot, which features Vin Diesel. That movie is actually really good. I enjoy the concept of it. I like a lot of Vin Diesel's movies. Obviously, I'm a fan of the Fast and the Furious. Rest in peace to Paul Walker. But I don't know, like those 3 movies, if you guys have not seen Homefront or Bloodshot or even Sonic, those are 3 movies I would highly recommend. But then again, keep in mind most of them are new movies. If I had to pick a classic movie, ooh, Home Alone.
Oh yes.
It's a good old school movie right there.
Yeah.
It is.
For me, best movie. Honestly, I don't even have to think about it. Like it's so easy. Dragon Ball Evolution. That was just the godliest movie ever created on this planet. There will never be anything that touches, you know, that style of Goku, you know, so realistic and just so it captured the anime and the manga perfect. Like I swear, you're never gonna get something like that. The Broly movie ain't got shit on it. So Dragon Ball Evolution, go watch it. I'm sponsored by them, by the way. So yeah, go watch it.
Why are you the way that you are?
On a serious note, though, for real, there are just two movies that I really think about if anybody asks me, like, what's my favorite? Kung Fu Hustle and Shaolin Soccer. Those will always be, like, the funniest movies I've ever seen. Like, they're just hilarious.
For me, I definitely have to say Zombieland has always been one of my favorites. Ready Player One has become like one of those ones I will watch again and again and again. But I definitely have to say one of my favorite old school movies is Jurassic Park. Like I'll watch that every time when it comes on because I just think it's so good to watch the original one. It was so ahead of its time back then.
Yeah, I agree. Jurassic Park is a good series.
Yeah, so many, like, timeless ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw in Empire Strikes Back is probably my favorite movie of all time. I could watch it on repeat all day, every day. Followed quickly by, and this is where y'all are gonna laugh, A Knight's Tale. With Heath Ledger. Like, at first I hated that movie. I hated the medieval fantasy combined with the classic rock thing, but I don't know, it started to grow on me, and
It's just one of those, it's like a fine wine, gets better with age.
well, that and, you know, with the passing of Heath Ledger and everything, I kind of went back and did like a binge, and really I think A Knight's Tale and then the Batman movie he was in, and then 10 Things I Hate About You are probably my 3 favorite Heath Ledger movies in that order.
Amazing.
So
God damn it, Trevor.
So, but we are going to start wrapping things up. I thought honestly that Slow was going to bail out on us early today, but we covered literally everything, guys.
I don't think we covered Beast yet.
What? No, I said we were going to cover that when it comes out. I didn't want to cover like every detail of every single unit, because what else are we going to talk about next week?
True.
Yeah, Trevor.
Say-
Oh.
Trevor.
Are you sorry? Usually, no. Sorry, JMO. I'm tired. I need another cup of coffee, please.
You're good. You're good.
Levi,
Also,
are you
another-
actually late? Yeah, dude, we're starting to wrap things up right here.
Yeah. Also, another good movie. If you guys like Jet Li, watch War with him and Jason Statham. It's actually a really good movie.
Nice.
I have yet to watch that.
It's super good for 2007.
So, just to get the thank yous out of the way, I want to thank SLOplay for showing up. I know you're gonna have to take off here shortly, so if you can't stick around for the end, that's fine, dude. I know you gotta take care of your grandparents, but thank you for coming.
Bro, thank you so much, all of y'all, for like just the warm welcome and everything. I had an absolute blast today. It was really cool, just finally, you know, connecting with all of y'all. You know, you guys are super chill and extremely kind, and I do appreciate everything and your understanding, and everybody that came through and chat and everything. I do appreciate it so much, guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
No,
We
thank
will
you for coming.
Definitely see you in the future.
For sure.
Right on. So really quick announcements, guys. Of course, I just linked it in the chat. The Global Gang Podcast is getting its own Twitch channel starting June 30th. Please go there. Please follow. We'd like to hit 500 followers before the launch. And we are going to kick that off with the big 5-year hype show. Speaking of which, we've already announced General Bardock is going to be a guest during that show. And the Masked Ningen is going to be a guest during that show. But I promised you guys 4 guests. So this week, our original guest, the first one we ever had on the program, Toon Rami, he will also be part of our big 5-year show.
Yes, sir.
Got one more guest to announce, and we're going to do that next week. So you guys will know all of the guests by next week. Speaking of announcements, Tystra, do you have anything you want to announce today?
Really nothing too big going on, guys. On my side of things, been kind of slow recently with everything going on. No pun intended, slow. But I probably after this stream. I know I promise every time after we're done with the podcast that I do a stream. This time I'm for sure doing it because we're ending a little early. I'm gonna be doing a PSO2 stream, just so that way we can get some stuff going. And then throughout the week, I'll be doing some Castle Crashers, some Dokkan Battle. So hopefully you guys will tune into that.
All right, JMO, you got anything going on you want to announce?
Dokkan.
That's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right?
Yes. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern. If I tend to go offline earlier, there'd probably be a reason for that. I normally just tell chat when I go off. So most days I do try to go until fully 2 p.m. That's kind of been like the standard. Worst case scenario, it'll be longer because I normally see SLOplays always hosting the channel.
Hey, yeah. We always get each other at the very end. It's like
we
we're
have
about to
this
end.
chemistry where we each are like getting off as we're trying to host one another. And it just becomes like this big conundrum.
Yeah, me and Jay will have like this same schedule. It's like, all right, stream, and then like we're starving by that time, and we just want to go eat. Honestly.
And then for myself, of course, I've got my normal streams Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 1 p.m. Central Time. It's either going to be Fallout 76 or it's going to be Dokkan Battle. As part of our transition to going full-time with the Global Gang Podcast Twitch, I will be ending all streams on all regularly scheduled streams on my channel on June 19th. I will no longer be streaming Dokkan content at all on this channel. The podcast will no longer appear on this channel. Starting on June 30th, it's all Global Gang all the time for me, guys. So really make sure, like, I'm literally giving up my channel to make this thing happen. So just for me personally, come follow me. Come follow the Global Gang Podcast.
Do it for this man, guys.
So, I mean, I'm not going to delete my channel or anything, but I'm seriously going to pause all activity on it as we are launching the Global Gang Twitch. So,
this man's dedicated, guys. Give him a follow. Come on.
Thank you. But as far as the rest of this week goes, like I said, I've got my either Dokkan or Fallout 76. It'll be at 1 o'clock Central Time. I guess that just leaves us with next week. So next week, we are being hosted by Anthony JMO over on his channel. Let's see if I can... yes, his link tree is there. You guys can go catch Anthony JMO, all of his stuff right there on his link tree. And our guest next week will be one that I'm very excited for. I literally would not be streaming today if it was not for this man. He convinced me to come back to Twitch. Proper Artist is going to be our guest next week.
Don't miss it.
Do not miss it. But we are going to wrap things up. I know this episode was a little short, guys. We blew through the news. I thought we were going to sit there and talk about it for a bit longer. But we will be here again next week. I will be on this channel tomorrow. Tyster will be on his channel here in just a little bit. So, and if you are on YouTube, please like, follow, subscribe, whatever it is that YouTube asks you to do, so we can stay somewhat relevant in that biosphere as well.
And
Ring those
check
notifications.
And check the Global Gang Podcast Twitch page as well. If you are viewing this on YouTube, look up Global Gang Podcast on Twitch. Follow that channel if you're one who is just strictly watching this through YouTube.
And then I will also include links to the Global Gang Podcast Twitch, all of the hosts, SLOplay, everybody else, all the stuff that we usually do in those descriptions on YouTube. You guys have been lovely. We are going to set up for a raid. I have no idea with who yet. Let's figure that out.
By the way,
Yeah.
really quick before we go, when you said the whole please follow and all that stuff, it just reminded me of an old SNL skit where it was Adam Sandler and who was it? He passed away sadly, but it was the kid that was like, "Let me water your plants," and then he'd be like, "For God's sakes, just let him water your plants."
All right, guys. So we are going to raid Marquee Gamer. He's currently playing League of Legends. I know it's not normally in our wheelhouse, but there we go. We will see you next week.
Safe.
And yeah, stay safe, guys. It's crazy world out there. Don't do anything to make it more crazy.
Yeah, take care of each other.
Be good, my dudes.
Peace.
Bye.